Arne Slot sends warning to Liverpool players over Premier League title race. Liverpool manager Arne Slot has issued a stark warning to his players, emphasizing that failure to complete their Premier League title challenge this season could haunt them for the rest of their careers. In what has been an unexpected yet remarkable first season for Slot at Anfield, Liverpool finds itself on the cusp of securing only their second league title in 35 years. With just 9 matches left to play, the Reds have a comfortable 12-point lead over their closest challengers, Arsenal. However, recent slip-ups, including an untimely exit from the Champions League and a loss in the Carabao Cup final, have raised concerns about the team's form as they approach the final stretch of the season. Additionally, Liverpool's recent draw against Everton and defeat to Aston Villa, paired with an unconvincing victory over Wolves, serves as a reminder that the title race is far from over. Slot is careful not to get too comfortable, even though Arsenal has failed to capitalize on Liverpool's recent setbacks, managing only 1 win in their last 4 league matches. "I understand how it works," Slot said in a new book about his career journey. "If you don't win trophies as a manager or a player, that can linger with you for years, maybe even decades." He added, "Of course, I want to win as many games as possible, but I also want to leave a lasting impression. That in itself is a form of success, a trophy of its own." Liverpool's elimination from all other competitions may turn out to be a blessing in disguise. Without the distraction of domestic cup runs or European commitments, the team can now focus solely on the Premier League. Slot's squad only needs 5 wins from the remaining 9 games to secure the title, thanks to their superior goal difference. Even in the unlikely event that Arsenal wins every match until the season's conclusion, Liverpool remains in a strong position. Meanwhile, reports suggest that Victor Gyökeres, the in-form Sporting CP striker, has ruled out a potential summer move to Nottingham Forest, instead setting his sights on joining a Premier League club capable of competing for European honors. The Swedish forward, who has netted an impressive 40 goals in 41 appearances this season, has long been linked with a move to some of Europe's top clubs, including Arsenal, Chelsea, and Liverpool. While Nottingham Forest had been reportedly in talks to secure Gyökeres' signature, he has indicated that he wants to move to a team with aspirations of competing for major titles. His preference is to play in the Premier League, where he has yet to make a significant impact, despite a brief spell at Brighton and Hove Albion in the 2018-19 season. Despite a release clause of 100 million euros, 83.6 chassis last summer that scared off potential suitors, Gyökeres now has an agreement with Sporting CP to leave for a more reasonable fee, expected to be between 60 mil and 70 mil, 50 pounds per 2 pies, 58 per 5 pies. Gyökeres' international manager John Dahl Tomasson expressed his belief that the 26-year-old would thrive in the Premier League, stating that he could play for any club in the world and score a lot of goals. Tomasson also compared Gyökeres to fellow Swedish striker Alexander Isak, acknowledging that while their playing styles differ, both are world-class talents. In the ongoing transfer saga, Liverpool is reportedly making a bid of 120 million euros, 100 pounds per 3 years, for Bayern Munich striker Harry Kane, who is rumored to be eager to return to the Premier League. However, Kane faces stiff competition, with Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester United also keen on securing his services. In the meantime, Arsenal is said to be very advanced in their pursuit of Real Sociedad midfielder Martin Zubimendi, hoping to beat Liverpool and Real Madrid to his signature. Other players reportedly on Arsenal's radar include Brentford forward Brian Mbeumo and Bournemouth winger Antoine Semenyo. Barcelona, meanwhile, has conceded that they cannot compete with Newcastle United in the race for Swedish striker Alexander Isak. As a result, the Catalan club is expected to urge Isak to postpone any decision on his future until 2026, when they anticipate being in a stronger financial position. As for Virgil van Dijk, it appears the Liverpool captain has made the decision to leave the club once his contract expires this summer. The Dutch defender is reportedly in talks with Paris Saint-Germain regarding a free transfer. In other transfer news, AC Milan is considering a deal that would see centre-back Fikayo Tomori move to Tottenham Hotspur in exchange for Radu Dragusin, valued at 30 million euros, 25.1 matches. Tottenham is also keeping tabs on Borussia Dortmund winger Jamie Gittens as part of an extensive squad overhaul. Chelsea, meanwhile, has joined the race to sign Nico Williams from Athletic Club and has made contact with the players' representatives. Borussia Dortmund and Bayer Leverkusen are both explore racism allegations in football, Vinicius Jr.'s case and Real Sociedad's summer plans. Vinicius Jr., the Brazilian star of Real Madrid, has consistently been at the center of controversy regarding racist abuse during matches in Spain. This issue has plagued the young player, and one particularly notable incident from 2023 is now nearing its conclusion. However, it's not the resolution that many were hoping for, as the case surrounding the alleged racial abuse against Vinicius Jr. during a high-profile El Clasico in October 2023 is set to be closed due to insufficient evidence. In October 2023, Real Madrid visited Barcelona's Estadi Olímpic Lluís Companys for the first El Clasico of the season. On the pitch, it was a memorable encounter as Jude Bellingham's second-half brace led Los Blancos to a 2-1 victory. However, the result of the match was overshadowed by shocking allegations that Vinicius Jr. had been racially abused by fans in the stadium during the game. La Liga, as part of its ongoing efforts to combat racism, reported the incident to the authorities, detailing claims that Vinicius had been referred to with racist slurs, including being called a fucking monkey by some of the accused fans. This led to an official legal investigation, which was taken up by the public prosecutor's office. However, recent updates suggest that the case may be coming to an unexpected close. According to reports from EFE, a Spanish news agency, the Barcelona Hate Crimes Prosecutor's Office has recommended the closure of the case, citing that there was insufficient evidence to clearly identify the expressions used by the suspects. The prosecutor's office concluded that while the remarks were indeed offensive, they did not constitute a criminal act of inciting hatred, as they did not lead to a call effect among the audience nor result in any disruption to the match itself. Despite this setback, the public prosecutor's office has advised the judge overseeing the case to consider referring the matter to the Office of Equal Treatment and Non-Discrimination to see if a sanctioning process against the alleged offenders would be appropriate. Vinicius Jr. has consistently spoken out against the racism he faces in Spanish football, and he has made it clear that although there is still much work to be done, there has been some progress in the fight against racial discrimination over the past year. The case has become one of the defining narratives of his career at Real Madrid, and it has drawn much-needed attention to the issue of racism in La Liga. However, with this particular case now set to close, it's uncertain what further action will be taken to hold those responsible accountable. Real Sociedad struggles and their potential. Busy summer transfer window. While Vinicius Jr.'s case continues to attract headlines, La Liga rivals Real Sociedad have also found themselves in the spotlight, but for entirely different reasons. The Basque club has had a difficult season by their standards, and with the campaign winding down, many expect a busy summer for the club in terms of player acquisitions and departures. One of the primary focuses for Real Sociedad's management is securing the services of a key player who has been instrumental in their defense this season. In the previous summer, Real Sociedad